Hello everyone, my name is Sherry Cody. I'm Director of Operations for the Chamber of Commerce. Today I am pleased to be speaking with Anna Lathrop, owner of Gourmet Galley, for our Women in Business series. Anna, thank you for speaking to me today about your business. Let's start by telling us what kind of business Gourmet Galley is.
It's a full-service catering business. We're located just north of Connecticut College, and we do all off-site catering.
Great. That's on Route 32, right?
Yes, on Route 32.
Yeah. Are you the sole owner, or do you have any partners?
I am the sole owner.
Oh, interesting. That means you get to make all the decisions.
Yes. Oh, yes. It just has its good and bad points.
I'm sure. What inspired you to start a business?
Well, I graduated from college with a music degree and quickly figured out that I would have a hard time making a career out of that. So I got married and had a big wedding and hired a caterer. And a few years later, when I still didn't know what I was going to do, I met this caterer again, and she said, "I'm selling my business. Would you like to buy it?"
Oh, wow.
And so it was at that point I decided this is a great opportunity, and I had always wanted to do something on my own something of some sort. So this was a great time.
Oh, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Very nice. So when was that? When did you start this business?
It's been 11 years.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
So, mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so would you say that you had a role model? Was this caterer kind of a role model for you, or did you have another person that was a role model?
Mm-hmm. Well, both of my parents love to cook and entertain, so I was brought up doing that. So I would say that they're my role models, but I did learn an awful lot from this caterer in a very short amount of time. But I would have to say that my parents were the big inspiration for wanting to own a business and this type of business, really.
Mm-hmm. How many employees do you have there?
I have 8 full-time employees, and then we have a list of people that we call for events, mm-hmm. and that list has grown from about 20 to about 80.
Oh, wow.
So,
wow,
yeah.
That's
mm-hmm.
good. That's
mm-hmm.
very good. Contributing to our economic climate
right.
in Eastern Connecticut. That's fabulous.
Exactly.
What would you say your biggest challenges are as a business owner?
Biggest challenges would be I guess the economy, the fluctuating economy, and also employees, and finding just the right fit for me
mm-hmm.
and my business.
Yeah. How would you describe marketing in terms of, is marketing important? Is it just sort of a necessity? Mm-hmm. How would you describe marketing for any business owner?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a necessity. And I've just been, I feel like the last few years I've really learned the importance of it. Really used to depend solely on word of mouth. But now with the internet and so many different ways to market your business, you definitely have to have a plan, though, so that you're not going out of your budget, because it can get very pricey, obviously.
Yes, it can. I think
mm-hmm.
that's a challenge for some
mm-hmm.
in terms of marketing. You have to decide whether you can afford it or not.
Exactly.
And not doing it is detrimental,
right?
But coming up with the money to afford to do it is difficult as well.
Absolutely.
It's almost a catch-22.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I would say that your website is probably the most important tool you can have, and not having a website is pretty detrimental, but having a poor website, I think, is almost worse
yes.
than not having a presence
yes.
on the web.
Yeah,
so.
I've seen yours recently,
mm-hmm.
and it's very nice.
Thank you.
I see that you have a blog on there,
mm-hmm.
and I want to say a fan club.
We have fan mail where we put
yeah.
that's a page on our website.
Yeah.
Yes, where And we just redid that a few years ago, and it's time to redo it again almost, fast changing.
Oh, yes,
So,
always. Yes. Let's see, what kind of event is your favorite event to cater?
Favorite event? Well, we love to do weddings. And it's really wonderful to meet a bride, have her look you in the eye and say, we want you to be our caterer, and then see it all the way through to the end. And at the end of the event, have her, give you that big hug and know that you've really helped make her day special. I do really like doing small dinner parties as well, though, 8 to 10 people, where we can really focus in on the entree, the plate, the beautiful food on the plate.
That's nice. I think we will end with what words of wisdom do you have for entrepreneurs who would like to start a business today?
I would say that it's very important to have a clear focus on what aspect of your business is important to you. So in the catering business, there are many different kinds of caterers. So to pick which style of caterer you want to be is really important. So if you're going to be if you're going to open a restaurant or any other kind of business, really to hone in on what the portion of the business that's important to you, and that way you'll love it even more, and you'll be able to find that passion over and over again, and it keeps you from having a watered down business, and it keeps you strong.
Kind of that old adage to do one or two things really well versus doing 20 to 30 things not so well.
Exactly.
Yes, well, I think that's good advice for those who want to open up their own business and really succeed at it.
Right.
Well, thank you, Anna. I appreciate your time, and I'm sure that your experiences will help those who are also looking to start their own businesses.
Thank you, Sherry.